I am going to start with my sinking funds. I'm going to start with my wallet. And this wallet needs an upgrade bad. Let me see if I have any 20s that aren't nice and crisp. Because I ended up being a person who now doesn't want to bend money. All right, let's try these. I need 140. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. Okay, so let's go here. I haven't really, well, I guess this week I did use my caffeine money. Gas. I ended up carrying over gas from either, I think, spending, and I did $50 in my tank this week, and it only got me just over a half a tank. So that 40 isn't going to go far. So I will try to not spend in some of the other categories and then use it toward gas. I did cut our grocery order last week by about $80 more than we usually do. So I'm going to try every week to cut the grocery budget as much as I can so that I have a little left over, because we have 2 gas tanks we have to fill each week. And what we used to budget is like double. I used to be able to get away with like $30 a week, maybe 35. So that is tricky. I will start with our sinking funds. I do have a list that I follow. It's kind of scratched notes, but I do my best to follow. So car, we're getting 25. This is gonna have to go to high yield soon. I actually need, we have 200 in there because I'm gonna need to swap my tires. So we'll put a 25 in. We should be around 8 something when we finish this. Cellular is getting 25 this week. 20. I tried to calculate this all out in advance. I don't know if I did a good job. We're gonna do 5 to our, what I call lower priority. That way they're slowly building. And it's nice that when I need it, it's in there, especially clothing and shoes. $5 a week ends up going a long way when you're not really paying attention to it. Pets, I don't even think I put on the list. I'll put 10. I think I'm going to have to borrow that 10 for the rest because I don't think I put pets on my list. Whoopsie. Taxes is virtual transfer, not virtual, but electronic transfer. Utilities is getting 25. And so is water. And then hubby this week is getting 150, and unfortunately I think a lot of it is going to end up in gas. We used to be able to get away with 125, so we upped it 25 because of gas, but I don't know if that's quite enough. Yeah, we used to do 125 a week and 65 of it was for gas. So we upped it $25 so he can have 90 for gas, and I still don't know if that's enough. But it's not going to change. We're going to have to just, I don't know if I did. I did buy budgeting things this week, so no, skip that. Skip it. I should just take it right out. Entertainment, I believe, is getting 20. Yep. And our entertainment envelope got empty last week because we had to pay back for what we spent on tickets for a show. Gifts is getting 20. But I am going to end up taking out of this folder because I need to buy a birthday present before tomorrow. So I'm filming this on Friday. I don't know if this will post on Friday, but I have intentions to post it on Friday. Lashes gets 23. I hope everyone had a good week. The weekend is here. I don't know if you have to work this weekend. If you do, I am sorry, because who wants to work a weekend? Unless you always work weekends, then I guess maybe you're used to it and you enjoy the time off during the week. Self-care will get 5. Snowball is nothing. I have $3 sitting in there. What is this miscellaneous? Oh, that's for outside flowers. I may actually use those. I have to see what's in my Mother's Day folder, because I usually buy flowers for Mother's Day from my mama. And then my savings challenge binder, which is how I did all of my savings challenges before I ended up having a bunch of binders. So for May, I have to take care of this one, and then I'm going to take care of half of the 22. So I'm going to put one in here for May 1st. And then I'm going to take 11 and put it in the front toward next week. And then I'll be a little bit ahead, so I'll just start June. We have 26 going into this challenge, which I think I've decided I might take till June. I am going to be doing some other collaborations. Ooh, I'm behind on May. So I think I'm going to do this through June. We'll see how we go, and maybe I'll pick back up later in the year, or I don't know what I'm doing. So let's organize this nicely. I kind of decided I want to be able to have the money toward my debt binder, unless I just, put it toward debt, but I want to be able to plan my debt binder. And I have a large savings challenge binder that's disc bound that I've never played because I don't ever have the cash really set aside for it. So I would like to do that. So do 16 for May. Get this one over with. We're going to do 7 here for our 2026 savings. I didn't mention this is by Izzy Budgets. Fill this in. So this is filling up nicely, a little bit each week. This is more my style than the 26 a week. I saw it, I loved it, and I bought it, but I didn't think about my budget, because I also bought one that I think is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. I don't know, I think it's 3 days a week. I didn't even start it this year. I have it in my giveaway box, and I haven't even given it away. I mean, they could use it next year, I suppose. So we're going to do 10. Okay, there's 10 there. I don't know if I can use the 10s or if I'm going to need them, but I'm going to go for it now, and if we have to make change later, I will. And then the next one, we're going to do 10 as well. All right, we'll do the 6 and the 4. These challenges were one of the first ones I made a few years ago when I first started budgeting, and then I stopped for a long time. I do kind of regret that, because not only would I be ahead goal-wise and debt-wise, but I don't know, I guess it was just meant to be the way it is, right? So sports this week, I set aside 20. This is by Charlemagne Budgets. Let's see what I scratch. So we have a 1. We're going for 20, which I guess we're going to finish the card because we already had 9. That's 3. 8. 11. And 16. We should have 25 in here. And what did I just say? 7, 10, 16. So let's see what we've got. So we need the bell. We are finished. Count on money. We have 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Oh my God, I was thinking it was 26 because it's 16. Oh, lordy, lordy. My brain does not work. So we finished this on 5/8 for $25. So our May is starting off strong. So for now, I'm just going to pop this one out. I think the envelope might need to retire from all the scratchers, but maybe I'll find another scratcher I want to put in there. And then for Christmas this week, set aside 20 to 25. So let's finish this one. This is by LV Budgets, and that's a 7. So we should have 50. Let's see. $10, $20, $30, $40, $5, $46, $47, $48, $49, $50, and we do. Perfect. So we have one more done, and then we have one already ready for us. This is by Budgeting for Me. It'll save 40. And I have about 13 more dollars. So let's see where we go. We have a 3, a 2, that's 5. A 1 is 6. 7, 12. So the numbers are gonna get bigger. And a 9. Okay. Let me just clean this up quick. I'm 22, right? So 18 is what I had left for budgeted. And I'm gonna borrow, well, I'm not gonna borrow, I'm gonna take 4 from my buffer. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should have 22 here. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, yes. Okay, so we are starting that by Budgeting for Me. We're over halfway there. Oh, lemon on a prayer. If you haven't seen my lemon on a pear challenges in Ko-fi, go check them out. They're for my 500 subs. I'm working on getting 1,000 subs. So we have 22 going into this Christmas and 7. So we have 29 today, but that's okay because I budgeted 20 to 25. So we're only a few dollars over. Ooh, let's see if I can shut this. And then we are going to finish Rad Girl's Budget $2 challenge. And we have $4 that we need to put in. This one got a little beat up. My envelopes do get beat up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be 120. And this is going to be finished on 5/8. All right, so let's see what we got here. 30, 40. That's 100. I think I counted 21. Let me recount. Hold, please. I had one extra for some reason. Maybe some of those newer ones stuck together. So yay for completing Miss Megan's at Rad Girl Budget. This is free on her Ko-fi. She will be linked below as well. So that is finished for there. So I have 3 from my savings challenge binder finished, and then I'm going to sort a little bit of what's extra sitting here. So we're gonna have 10 to my minis, oh no, 12. Because yes, I have 6 minis, so I put in 12 a week, so they technically could get $2 a piece. Depends on how the dice rolls, but they could. My tinies is also gonna get 10. Collabs is gonna get 30. I can always make change after if I need to, because there's lots of ones in there. There's 20 ones in there. Actually, why don't I just do it now? 20 for the 20. We'll do that. So I don't have to use the ones. I already took them. So that's for my farmer's market collab. Whoops. I actually took a lot of ones back to the bank over the weekend after I did my closeout, and I think I got some back today from the teller. I took them to the ATM, but obviously they pull. So what was this? Group plays, I'm gonna do 30. Daily engage, oh, I'm spending all my money. Daily engagement, I'm gonna put 10. Debt is supposed to get, yep, 25. So I have 10. And sometimes my group play, I just take it out of debt because it's all going to it. I didn't put anything in here. Month is digital, so these are all prop money. What do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is supposed to go to my business. And then I'll put the rest friends, because there will be a membership binder coming soon. Okay. So then I have my 12-month savings challenge by At Home in the Sun, which is gonna get 10. I'm doing okay for May here. I think I'm a week ahead, but May has, I think it only has 4 weeks. I don't know. We have to get to 50, so I don't mind being a little bit ahead. Actually, I'm gonna take 2 10s and swap for a 20. That is a jankety 20. But I might not have much choice. Ah! I just dropped my money. Okay, so that is At Home in the Sun. When we are finished with this, we will have 600. It'll be perfect for Christmas. And we have Baddies and Budgets, $10 challenge. We're gonna put 10 in here. This will save 500 when we're finished. We're about halfway. I don't know what I'm using this for either, but Christmas is a good idea. Sometimes these are tough for me to get in here unless the bill is very crisp. Ah, it's bending in the middle. There we go. And her link is down in the description. And then we have the 800 Club we are working through. And today I'm going to put in a 20. Let's do 25. I don't always have enough, but if I have a little extra in my buffer, I try to add to it. So we will knock out this 25. I keep saying in a closeout I'm going to knock out that 100, but I haven't yet. So we're getting there. I don't think we're halfway because we did a lot of small numbers, but I have to knock these out, maybe with month ends. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just save and not put in a 20 and save it for the next week. So since we finished 3 challenges, we are going to bring my friend Dawn from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We're going to go with this one. Pale cream. I have no idea if we'll be able to see this one. A little bit. It doesn't really look yellow. Looks brown to me, but we're only doing 3.
I did, after this video, put 3 $1 bills in my completed challenge bank.
This is also available for free on Dawn's Coffee page, so please check her out. All of the creators I used in today's video are going to be tagged below in the description, so please check it out. I'm going to give you a really quick sneak peek of this month's Ko-fi membership mail. Here's a sneak peek of this month's Etsy surprise snail mail. And that's all I get. So my coffee membership is on my, of course, coffee page that you can find linked down below. And then I do have a surprise snail mail on my Etsy. Similar, but will be different theme, different challenges. So no month is the same. If you're a coffee member, you can also check out the Etsy surprise snail mail. And it's a great value for what you get inside. That's all I will say. So I hope you all have an awesome day. And whether you're seeing this on a Friday or the weekend, I hope it's amazing. And I will see you back soon. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging. If you're still here, drop a kitty cat in the chat for my completed challenges and my cute little completed challenge bell that does its job. Have an awesome day.